So, I really want to talk about Mario Kart World because I live and die by that game. I want to talk about the community and how it effectively is worried about the game because of a lot of different things that we don't know are true or not because the full game hasn't been revealed yet. So essentially, people are like, oh, the game's too expensive. Oh, there's not all these characters that I want in the game. Oh, why is this track like this? And I want to talk about that because I am not worried about this game being bad in the slightest. And I want to talk about that. So, first of all, the price, which I can argue is a problem because I myself let Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom slide because that game is massive. It's bigger than Breath of the Wild, even though it uses the same map. I let that slide because that game is huge. I'm not even done with it yet. I'm busy. I'm busy. That's a cope. I'm not that busy. Anyways, they're pricing the game in the US at $80 MSRP, suggested retail price. Anyways, people are very concerned about that because a lot of economic factors, which I won't even talk about, but I believe it's somewhat justified, even though I'm not very thrilled about paying $80 for a game. I already do it. I've bought like every Borderlands Deluxe Edition ever, so I'm no stranger to paying $120 for a fucking video game. However, for this, I feel like it might be slightly justified because they are hyping up about how gigantically massive this game is. It's like this big. It's like this big. Anyways, I am fully confident that this game has enough content to easily last about 10 years. So at least 10 years. Mario Kart 8 lasted for 10 years. And that game, if we look at the file size alone, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like 8 gigabytes. And the file size for Mario Kart World got leaked. It's fucking 22 gigabytes. That is massive. That is huge. That is a huge difference in file size for these games. So knowing Nintendo, like this isn't just, a development problem thing with them compressing their files. I think it's genuinely a huge game, which somewhat justifies it. And then another thing that, well, there's a lot of things that people are concerned about. The map. People are concerned about the map because they're like, oh, there's only 29 tracks on this map. Where's Rainbow Road? Where are the other 3 tracks? Well, this is just speculation. Even though it got leaked, Rainbow Road is on the map, just not on the map. You know what I mean? 2 more tracks are missing, and I suspect, and I'm not even alone on this, I suspect that there's going to be like some kind of secret in quotes for the Special Cup in the final area to have these last 3 tracks. Like you're going to probably do some kind of Grand Prix that starts you off on the ground. Maybe I don't know, Peach's Castle or whatever. I don't know. People are already getting like a bunch of leaks about this game. Like I saw footage of Bowser's Castle. It looks fucking awesome. But yeah, Mario Kart tracks historically, at the very minimum, have 32 tracks. Even though some of these tracks have other tracks mixed in with them, like Mario Circuit has 3 Mario Circus mashed up together. And then we also have Choco Mountain and the other one, I don't remember what it's called, mixed into one map. Well, it's like a cameo map that you can race on free play, but it's not on Grand Prix or anything, which I guess is pretty cool. Like it's technically an inclusion. There might be less tracks overall right now, but there's definitely going to be a lot more down the line. And even still, this world map is huge, and that world map itself is essentially its own gigantic like track. It's because you can drive everywhere. You can basically make your own track if you want, which is kind of what I wanted from this game. I wanted like custom tracks, like from the in-game engine that you could build yourself. That would have been really cool. Fucking Diddy Kong Racing did that on the DS. Like what, 20 years ago? Jeez. There's a lot of gameplay here. There's a lot. There's so much. Like I'm not sweating, okay? And then people like me recording this video and then me like writing my notes out on this, like a lot of things have come out already. Like there has been confirmation that Grand Prix is now its own standalone thing from whatever else. Like Grand Prix is now its own special mode where it has its own special thing. It's not just 4 races in a row anymore and you get your prizes at the end. I mean, it's still technically 4 races in a row, but now it's something different. You race 3 laps on the first track, and you start the next race, racing to the next track, and then you do 1 lap, and then do it all over again. I think it's pretty neat, because the regular formula is not going anywhere. We just have a new one to play with, which, you know, I welcome that. It adds a lot of replayability to the game that I'm going to be replaying for the next 10 fucking years anyways. And to be honest, when I do feel like playing Mario Kart, I'll turn on 200cc and just like pump out like 1 or 2 cups, just not even thinking. I don't even play random track. I just turn on a cup without thinking, and then I don't know, go out throughout the rest of my day because I love playing 200cc. I don't know. I'm a little bit bored of Mario Kart 8 now, which is why I haven't been streaming it. If no one is interested, because I know no one who would possibly be watching has like seen my Mario Kart streams, because that was like years ago. Anyways, something that I really hope about this game is that we have to unlock characters and carts and stuff, because my biggest gripe about Mario Kart 8 is the fact that everything's unlocked at the very beginning. That is really boring to me. I really like, you know, the feeling of progression, which speculatively we have a story mode. There's probably going to be a lot of shit to unlock during a story mode. I don't really doubt that, because I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, every single car part was locked behind. No, in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 7, every single car part was locked behind how many coins you collected throughout the race, each race. And I don't know, it was nice to be able to unlock something, and it also incentivized you to collect coins, which are actually a vital part of the fucking game. They increase your speed like by 0.5. It's huge. Another gripe people are worrying about is the fact that there's so many characters on the roster and not specific characters on the roster. Like they're showing off all these little guys. You got Pokey, you got Sidestepper, Penguin, Goomba. Goomba's a shoo-in. So is Hammer Bro. We got Hammer Bro coming in. Fucking Fishbone. Pokey. I think I mentioned Pokey already. I'm trying to like think off the top of my head of these little guys. The cow. The fucking cow that everyone's going crazy about. I'm like, everyone loves the cow. I'm like, okay, the cow's cool. Who moo moo. I'll be honest, the cow. What the fuck is wrong with me? God, my fucking thoughts are so fractured, and the way I put them out is so disjointed. It's crazy. It's like I have a fucking tumor in my head. Characters, like, they're worried about, oh, there's no Funky Kong, there's no Diddy Kong. There's like a really high chance that they're gonna come back, and they just haven't revealed them, because it wasn't that long ago that those 2 characters came back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe through the DLC, which, to be frank, it's baffling that they weren't in the base roster. Well, Diddy Kong, Funky Kong is, you know, fringe. People fucking loved Funky Kong just because Funky Kong Flame Runner. And you know what? I played Mario Kart 8 again for the first time in like 10 years. It's like riding a bike, by the way, literally, because like it's like no skill was lost. I should have recorded that or something. Anyways, because I'm probably not gonna play it again. I'll be honest, unless they download some custom tracks. But tried Funky Kong Flame Runner, and I get it. I get the hype behind Funky Kong Flame Runner. Like, that shit feels so good to play once you learn how to play Mario Kart Wii at a higher mechanical level. Because in that game, the only things that matter are fucking weight and traction and speed. You know, acceleration doesn't even exist. If you pick an acceleration bike or whatever, like, that shit doesn't matter. You just stand so many turbo and they go woo. Anyways, with the character roster that is like so crazy huge already, like I don't even know how many we have now. I really want to get some like out there characters from Mario. Like, I want some more Mario Galaxy representation that's not just Rosalina. Like, give me Lubba. Give me Baby Luma. Maybe like 2 Lumas is a little redundant, even though they're completely different. I also really want a Whittle. If you even know what those things are, they're those fucking little woodblock dudes. I love those things. They're so cute. I don't think they're cute, but I fucking think they're awesome. Anyways, even more so, I want to see like maybe even WarioWare or Wario Land. Like, there's one character, Captain Syrup. I would really like to see Captain Syrup come back. Like, she feels with the return of Pauline. I'm gonna go off on a tangent. With the return of Pauline from Super Mario Odyssey, coming back with the spin-offs with Mario Tennis and Mario Kart 8 and now Mario Kart Deluxe and Mario Party and everything, she's officially pretty much part of the main cast now again, like she was supposed to be. Because it feels like Nintendo's really hurting for female characters in their games, and it's very obvious, and I agree. So if you want some female representation, I would really like to see Captain Syrup from Wario Land and Mona or Ashley. Even though I kind of feel like Mona is more iconic to the WarioWare series than Ashley is, even though Ashley's like way more popular. Just Mona feels like the it girl of WarioWare. I don't know. Donkey Kong, like Donkey Kong's getting a brand new game, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast Bonanza, which I'm fucking excited for. That shit made me lose my shit when I saw it in the direct. But I'm also a little worried because in that trailer we didn't see any other Kongs other than DK. So I'm kind of hoping they're saving the reveal of... I'm kind of hoping they're saving the Kongs, the other Kongs, because I'm like 100% sure there's going to be other Kongs in this game to be revealed alongside another trailer of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hopefully, because could you imagine like a redesigned Diddy Kong? Like, I could not imagine a Donkey Kong game that kind of looks like a Rareware game as well. Like, have you seen that shit? The little fucking question marks with the eyes? But like, I can't imagine a game with Donkey Kong without Diddy, without Cranky, without Dixie. I mean, I can because Dixie's been in like fucking anywhere. But I really want to see like Tiny Kong and Candy Kong. That's also more female representation, Nintendo. You should put them in the game. Except they might be Rare characters. They might be owned by Rare, or I guess Microsoft. I don't know. I'm not gonna check. That's probably why we've never seen them in another game. Regardless of all that, I know a lot of people have had their... Oh, I've seen some people like Shortcat talk about how he worries about the long straightaways in like knockout cups, and how that would affect gameplay. Like, there's like nothing to do on these long straightaways. They're not that long. I mean, they're pretty long, but they're not exactly that straight either. You know what I mean? There's a mechanic now where you can trick just by like charging a hop, and you can trick just while driving. Because I think they nerfed snaking in this game, which is crazy because they already nerfed snaking in Mario Kart 8. And in case you didn't know, snaking is where you're on a straightaway and you're just drifting back and forth, charging your boost, just to keep your boost up. Which, what I'm hoping is what I see from some gameplay is that this. I'm just going off on so many tangents, aren't I? That the gameplay kind of a little bit looks a little bit inspired by Crash Team Racing, just a tiny bit. Like, if you noticed, like a lot of the carts and the characters are very bouncy now, which is kind of a thing that happens in Crash Team Racing. So I'm kind of hoping that a little bit of the mechanics, not all the mechanics, because Crash Team Racing is like, I should talk about that again in another video because I fucking love Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing is so mechanically complex that the barrier to entry isn't that high, but the ceiling is it's not even at the ceiling. The ceiling is not even up there. It's like so far up there that you'd probably die from fall damage. Anyways, obviously Mario Kart World, new engine, new mechanics are gonna be discovered for higher level play. And then probably I feel like Nintendo's gonna be nurturing this game a lot longer than they did other games. At least they'll let it lie dormant for a few years and then, oh hey look, here's more Mario Kart DLC. You wanna play more Mario Kart? Here, it's the holidays. We want those console sales. You know what I mean? Like it's their baby. I feel no worries that Nintendo isn't gonna knock it out of the park with this game. I'm sorry. They're definitely gonna. I'm sorry. They're definitely knocking it out of the park with this fucking game. Obviously, from the gameplay that we've seen, the people that are playing don't really know how to play Mario Kart. Even though it is a new game, a lot of the mechanics still stay similar throughout each game, even though they're like vastly different. Like if you played Mario Kart Wii today and then go straight to Mario Kart DS and then 7, then 8, they all feel completely different, except for maybe 7 to 8. I haven't played that game in a really long time either, but they are kind of similar. It's like the mobile version of 8. You know what I mean? Either way, people are going to discover stuff. It's going to be fun. I know it's going to be fun. I'm incredibly excited for this game. I haven't been excited for this game. I haven't been this excited for a game since Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which was not that long ago. But I haven't been that excited for a game since, I don't know. I genuinely don't know when the last time I was that excited for a game. Like, let me look at my Steam library. Like, what was the last game I bought on release day? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm so excited that I made a fucking video, and I'm probably gonna make a lot more videos because I want to turn my channel into like a racing games channel. I want to talk about Mario Kart, a lot of Mario Kart. I want to talk about Crash Team Racing. I want to talk about Sonic Racing. I want to talk about really weird indie games that are racing games. I want to talk about Disney Speedstorm and how that really good game is a fucking train wreck. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe already.